So I am struggling a bit. As you might know, I'm from Finland originally, currently living in Germany, and before that I lived for a few years in Japan. But when we moved here from Japan, I was pregnant and COVID was going on, and we move around because of my husband's work. So depending on where there's a position open, you get a contract for a few years and then usually move on. Sometimes you can get a longer contract, sometimes it's a shorter contract. It really depends on what the position is and how long they need somebody there. And also if other positions opens up and stuff. Anyway, being a spouse of somebody whose work takes you from place to place can be quite hard because, you're moving to a place you don't know people. Here, also moving from country to country, I don't know the customs, the culture. So that can be hard. And when we moved here, we moved to a small village that didn't have good public transportation. COVID was going on. I was pregnant. It was a lot. So I had a hard time making friends in that village. And then we moved to another village because the people who owned the house sold it, and it wasn't a rental property anymore, so we had to move. And we only had a short while left on our contract, so we were in a hurry to find something that will work for less than a year. And we moved. I didn't love the house. I was a little bit like, But then our next door neighbor, the houses are really close to each other. They were awesome, and I made really good friends. They had kids that are the same age as mine, and they love playing with each other. And now, 2 years in, it was their time to leave because they were expats too. So last week they moved away, which is not only them, there's also another family that is about to move. So now the people who have kids that I made friends with, they became a support system, moved away. Now I'm trying to deal with the emotions of that and dealing with my kids' emotions because their friends aren't home anymore. The house is empty and we don't know who's going to move in. I'm just hoping there's somebody who's nice. That's the biggest, hopefully they would have kids, but I'm just hoping they're nice people and we get along because we live so close to each other. I don't know what it is with the Germans and their villages. Their houses are very, very close to each other. I don't love that, but I understand it. But yeah, I'm just hoping we get good neighbors. But I'm emotionally struggling, losing friends. It's hard being an expat when you move from place to place.